Hello folks, welcome back to Sovereign Forex, and I would like to go through the rest of the inputs in your properties box. Once again, let me remind you, on the right hand top corner of your chart, your EA should be, TMX receiver EA should be up and running with the smiley face next to it, and also your black box console application should be running and ready to receive messages. You should get this message. Alright, so we continue on the inputs. The second way of bringing up your input box is just to go to the chart on which you got the EA and press F7. This brings up the familiar input screen. We've already been through the lot sizing inputs, which are inputs 1, 2, and 3. We go to the fourth input, and it is by default set to false. For some reason, if you just want to receive the signals on your MetaTrader but don't want the trade to be actually taken, you just want an alert or a sound, in that case you would set the switch to manual. You double click on it and set it to true. So now no trades will be taken. All you'll get is a sound and an alert box popping up every time a new trade comes in or an older trade is closed or modified. I'll set it back to false. Stop loss. This is to set many of the trades, many published signals. They don't come with a stop loss. But supposing you have a maximum tolerance of a drawdown of say 150 pips on a trade, you want to give the trade room to breathe, but beyond a certain point you're not going to tolerate that loss. So supposing if that limit is 100 pips, you set your stop loss to 100, and any signals that come in and the trades are corresponding to that are put on, they will have at least 100 pips of stop loss against them. I'll leave them back to 0, or you can put it back to 150 pips. It doesn't matter if you got a 4-digit or a 5-digit platform. A pip is a pip is a pip. So just keep that in mind. Take profit, you can leave it to 0, or if you want all your trades to take if they make 30 pips, then you're great. You don't want to hang around for the trade to do more. You can just set it to a particular value like 30 pips and you're good. So that is what this input is for. If you leave it to 0, then there's no take profit, and you stay in the trade as long as the publisher stays in the trade. Stop trading margin percent. It has got a pretty large value, 1000. 1000 means, like, in percentage terms, it means it's 10 times. 10 times, what is 10 times of what? In this case, it is the account equity is 10 times your account margin. New trades will be taken only so long as the account equity is more than 10 times that of the account margin. If it falls below that level, no new trades will be taken. Signals coming in will be ignored. The existing trades will still be there, but no new trades will be taken. So you can, for example, you can change it to 700 to reduce your risk. So if the account equity falls below 7 times the account margin, then no new trades will be taken. That's how you use this safety net. So if you have stopped trading, when do you resume trading? When the account equity increases more than what the next value gives, that is resume trading margin percent. Once the account has stopped trading because the account equity has fallen below what this input specifies, once that happens, to resume trading, it has to come above what this input specifies. If your account equity goes above 10 times the account margin, then you can start trading. This gives you a lot of good control over saving your account equity and avoiding margin calls. So these are there to give you a better feel for a better control over automated signals. And it's best if you get familiarized with them. Uh, the next few inputs are just administrative inputs. Um, Time delay sec. For some reason, if you want to put a delay between incoming signals and the trades that you take corresponding to the signals, you put a number here, maybe 5 seconds or so. Uh, I've used it mainly for testing purposes, but I would suggest just leaving them to 0, because if you leave them to 0, there's no delay, and the trades will be put on as fast as the signals come or ticks happen on your chart. Price difference in pips, set it to 15. If for some reason there's a latency, there's a delay between the signals coming in and the signal trade was open, the publish opened the trade more than 15 pips away from what the system is able to put on. For example, if this is in a very fast moving market, if the trades moves 15 pips away, if the symbol moves 15 pips away from what the signal was entered at, and between the publisher sending the signal to you and you're trying to open the signal, the trade corresponding to that, the underlying has moved more than 15 pips away, then the trade will not be taken. Signal will be discarded. And 15 is a very big number. You could potentially bring it down to 7 or 10, and then more than likely this limit will never be hit. But it's another safety factor. We might put it at 10. Number of tries. For some reason, if the system is busy and it cannot put on an order corresponding to a signal, it will try 10 times before it gives up. I haven't seen this getting hit either, but it's a safety measure. That's about it, folks. And if you made changes, you want to save them, you hit on this button called save and give it a name. My settings set, and you can save it. And next time when you bring up the expert advisor, when you want to reload it, just hit F7. You want to load the old values that you had saved, go to load, you see the my settings.set file, select that, and that will automatically be loaded. So this was sort of the last piece of the puzzle. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a great time with the signals you're receiving. Once again, make sure that your EA MetaTrader platform is up and running. You got the EA on one of the charts or maybe two charts, and you got a smiley face right next to the chart indicating that it can take the trades. And also that your black box console application is up and running and ready to receive your signals. That's about it. You're ready to go. If you have any more questions, feel free to give me a call, and happy trading. Thank you.